together. They've been separate topics for 25 years.
You're rewriting the manual, aren't you? There you go.
You know, I'm at the A. That's somebody else's work at the B. That's a lot to ask, to lock in all the things about a back four with some detail, and then layer in the midfield all in 50, 60 minutes.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, well done.
I didn't see a lot of emphasis on the midfield, the pressing, well, defending, because they were doing such a good job there, or?
No, we stopped. They had good understanding. When the ball went over there, they shifted as a 3. When the ball went closer and they come out, the back line follows to a certain point. The person receiving has no pressure. They have to be very careful about a quick advance, the back line. Why? Our forwards are going to check in there and they're just going to drop a ball over the top. So, I'm playing at the back. The ball is played backwards. I see somebody just about at the top level, 5 yards away from the receiver. They just check back. They ain't going to keep their momentum running this way with Xavi getting the ball. He'll put it right over the top on a dime and someone will be through. Protecting the space behind the defense. That's your priority. How do you do it? A couple of different ways. A fast back line is always nice. We said, we're going to drop quickly. One center back went to sleep a little bit. The forward got to slip on him. We corrected. Where's my center back? Second time he did it, big time. And how do you turn and run fast? You don't stand like this. Why not? I've got to go through a full turn.
Easier to adjust. Side on your side.
Side, I'm halfway turn.
Then you can read the
All good sports, they say, played sideways on. Tennis, golf, guy at the plate, I don't know. Sideways on. Same at the back. Half turn. Don't you? Heavy feet, square.
What about the striker in front of you?
Yeah, the center back's marking a striker, we covered that.
Stay on here, because maybe you go behind and you can read. So
The covering
here,
center back.
Look here, and look the moment, because it's better if you move outside, you still do this. Go
Yeah,
over.
covering center back. If I'm here, you're my covering center back. Come on the green. Come here, and you spin off over your left shoulder. I try to stay with him. He's there as he may have to come off his man a little, but if he's put the slip on me and he's going to get the goal, the covering center back's going to have to help. But now this guy's open. In an ideal world, you train your back line. You stay on your man. Go make the run. I stay with the guy. You're putting all these theoretical situations, 100 ideas. You may choose to do it different. If it works for you and you prevent goals, sell it to your players. I'm just, based on my experience, I'm trying to paint a clear picture on the simplicity. Go with the basics first, and if you want to do other things, have a reason for doing it. And if you can justify it and it works, this is coaching. If you want to do it different. But the zonal, we've got to give you enough clear information that'll get you by with understanding on that topic.
Then, how about the offside trap?
Yeah, that's A license. But we know where we almost got offside trap is when the ball was sent back. We went out as a unit. If they hit the ball first time, you'll catch lazy forwards in there, and they'll get offsides. Offsides now, with even is on, it's kind of a tactic that's used rarely, still in the game, but not often, because the chances are they have passive offsides. And this was Platini's complaint. He said he just go back to the old way. If he's in an offside position and a ball comes over, no more passive, flag up. Now, this forward, if he's not involved, all he got to do is walk. And somebody else is through, and he's not tricky. You don't see offside trap, deep defending very often. You'll see pressing and the whole line coming out. That's different than going against the ball, midfield building play. Rush out, lads! You don't see it very often. You pay the price. It's still in the game. You're chasing the game. You see up now. You'll take an offsides run. We're playing center back together. Where's my red? Yeah, we're saying make a run between us. Let him go in there. No, let him go in there. He's offsides. We'll communicate. He's making an obvious run, and Green's trying to put him into him. You yell that to let the linesman know. Let him go. He's offsides. Oh shit! The linesman, wake up. We'll take an offsides run. We didn't advance against the ball. That's different. Charging out against the ball. You're down in a match. last couple of minutes, you advance. Good luck. Good luck with that.
Dean,
It happens.
go back to the midfield defensive situation.
Yeah, we went with 3 so people see that.
Right. Part of the defense principles is putting a lot of pressure and it's moving side by side too. But I think in the midfielders, in your opinion, it should be recommended moving faster to recovering the ball too?
They have to work hard to defend in midfield. They're an important layer. You know what a midfield does? They protect the back line. They protect getting attacks to your back line. And we played 4, 3, and 1. Who's missing from our team? How many?
Three.
We're playing 4-3-3.
So 3.
How many of them? Who was missing?
2 attacking mids.
2 forwards. 2 outside forwards.
Right and left winger.
Yeah.
Left winger. Okay.
Your Robin and whoever plays on the other side, Kurt or whatever for Holland, whenever they play wide. They work back, by the way, and stop that overlap. You wouldn't need, in many cases, somebody from the center coming, like we showed. We didn't have them in our practice. Those wingers double back with the fullback. They don't just stand up there. Now, I saw Barcelona come to Seattle. They played the Sounders. They just left 3 high. They said, go ahead, you guys go forward. And they sat with 7, 4 and 3, just that picture. And when they won the ball and they left 3 floating forwards of that quality up there, the Sounders shitting themselves. They kept 4-5 back because they didn't come back.
What was the score in that game?
4-0.
Sounders, of course, right?
No, 4-0 the first half. They left 3 high. They didn't work their wingers back. They said, we're happy with 7, and they had a monster in front of their back 4 in the Chung position. He plays like 2 players, just like Rijkaard used to with AC Milan. He plays so good he was 2. He sat in front, he would protect that back line. They would have 2 other midfield players. They're happy with 7 and a goalkeeper. 8 players. They say, come and try to score on us. And they leave 3 high of that quality. So we're going to win the ball and hit those 3 and get up and join them.
You notice that a lot now with the defensive midfield. One of the main primary roles for them is to kind of screen those passes off.
That is what Pereira in the video, the windshield wiper, the guy, the Dunga, the guy in front of the back, the screen player. And he was in his team, Mauro Silva. And that screen player is all part of the A license. You know, they sweeps in front of the defense. That's a modern tactic you'll see everywhere, practically. Some teams play 4-4-2, they share the job. Somebody's got 2 midfielders in defense, you kind of share it. When the ball's here, one comes out, one stays and sweeps. When the ball's transferred here, the other guy, they change roles. He comes out and the other one. 2v2, just like we started in the box. Same concept. How 2 center mids would share the defending role. We don't choose 1, we choose 2, like a 4-4-2. 2 hard-working center mids. What England tried to get going for years with Lampard and Gerrard. It never worked. They weren't a good team. They never got it going. They were too similar. You know what I mean? That center mid that so many national team coaches for England tried, even Capello at the beginning. It's just something wrong with it. They don't complement each other. Because, I don't know, when he steps, if the other guy accepts his role, whatever. They've changed that around a little bit, right? Is it? We'll see. They play Spain Saturday. That'll put them under some pressure. They'll defend deep. You watch the modern tactics. England will be back with 8. No problem. Deep. Against them, catch them on the break. Got some fast players up front, England now? Not really? Defoe? How about US-France? That's even before. That's on a Friday. That'll be interesting. 9:40. Got to take 5 minutes before we start practice coaching. So we're going to divide the stuff, by the way. Half the group's going to have half the bibs and cones. We divide it equally. So everybody's got as much equipment they want. And maybe we can get the flags out here to act as goals. If you need a second set of goals, we use flags until we roll portable goals down here.